Good morning. This is Amraja, Assistant Professor in the Department of Management Studies, Bvcits, Amalapuram. Today, I would like to tell about the concept ABC analysis. ABC analysis. We know which is the topic from materials management. So there we have different the departments in an organization, like finance department, marketing department, HR department, like that. So out of these departments, we know very well the materials management, which is one of the crucial the department in an organization. So which is a department they handle very carefully. So why? Because which is deals with materials, or the popularly we are known as inventory. So actually, which is a topic ABC analysis, inventory management technique. Inventory management technique, how the organization is they maintain the materials the proper manner. So when they are go for analyze this ABC, and then the organization is easily handle the materials. So which is ABC, the remembrance purpose, which is also called as always better control. A means always, B better, C control, always better control. So otherwise which is also the called as the ABC, which is the categories, three the categories: A category, B category, and C category items. So here we once we are observed in the materials management, the ABC analysis and inventory categorization technique. Okay, so in the inventory management techniques, in inventory management, a lot of techniques we have, like ABC analysis, HML analysis, FNS, like that, EVOQ. Number of analysis is there. So out of that, ABC analysis is first and most the priority. So when the organization is the compulsory analyze these the technique regarding the items or the inventory. So here the categories, otherwise the materials or inventory broadly categorized into three types. So that is A category, B category, and 3C category of items. Okay, or the materials or inventory, whatever it may be. Okay, so here inventory the control is systematic control and regulations, purchase, storage, and usage of materials. So when organization is analyzed or categorized these three categories, then the organization is go for purchasing and storage and usage of materials. Very easy when organization is they go for the ABC analysis. Okay, so here inventory control is the core of materials management. So we already discussed, which is one of the core and the most the important technique out of the lot of the techniques. So here the study of each item of stock in terms of its usage, lead time, technical or other the problems, and its relative money value in the total investment in inventories. So here for example, one organization in the total investment, how they are the invest their the amount in different the materials. So when we go for the manufacturing of one product, so there is a lot of the materials are required. So the product they will not be complete with a single item or the single inventory. So which is the used, which is help, so many the materials are involved in a production the process. So in the production process, the total the investment, so the here how they are invest on different the materials when we are categorized. So how we are the lead time and as well as technical or other problems they here consider and usage, the all these they consider. So issues are involved in the total investment. So out of this, how we are the utilize the total amount is we are the mentioned in a tabular the form. So in the tabular form, so we are taken the three categories of materials, that is A category of items and B category items and C category of items. So the here I am taken the value and volume and as well as the control. Okay, so here three the categories are there. Okay, we can see here. So the based on the percentage of value. Okay, so the here an organization is go for invest on the A category of items. On the A category of items, the organization is go for invest 70% of value of the funds the here in A category of items. Then B category of items. So the here we can see the 20% of investment or funds the invest on B category of items. Then let's go for the C category of items. The here 10% of the funds the here invest on C category of item. So when we go for the categorization, the based on the value of the item or value of the material, here invest 70% of the funds on only A category of items. The remaining B category 20 and least priority goes to C category of items. Okay, then we are go for volume of the materials. So how much the quantity we are getting for investing of this investment on the products. So the here we are invest 70% of our investment on A category items, but we are receive only 10% quantity of materials. The here what we need to identify here is 70% of funds or investment here we are invest, but we are the receive 10% of quantity or volume of the volume of the materials. So the here in the B category we are invest out of 100, 20% of the funds here invest, we are the receiving 20% of materials. Okay, then the C category only we are invest 10% of the funds are investment here, but we here are received 70% of the quantity of materials here. Then so the here coming to the control here. A category of items the here we are invest 70% of funds, then only receiving 10% of the quantity of materials. So the here there is lot of need to monitor, control the high. Why? Because the total funds here invest, but the simply we are receiving low quantity of the materials. So the here the monitoring and controlling is high. Then so whereas in the B category here investing 20% of funds, then we are receiving 20% of the quantity of materials. So the here there is a need of monitoring the materials are moderate or the medium the level. Then here go for the C category. C category we are invest least category of the funds here. Okay, only 10% of funds here invest, but the receiving 70% of the funds, 70% of materials here the receiving. So there is the low monitoring or low control are required here. So there is no need to invest the more the funds for the category of supervision or the control. So here limited control or low the control is required here, but here strict the control is required for the A category of the items. So why? Because we are invest huge amount, receiving low quantity. So there is a need of high security for theft. Okay, then here, so here we can represent in a graphical form itself also. So here A category, here we are taken revenue and the items, the here or cost, whatever it may be. Here 70% of the cost, only 10% here category of the items quantity itself. Then so 90% 20, then remaining here 10% last the category, only 10% of funds here invest. Here the receiving the 70% of 70% of materials the here the we can the receiving. So these are the A category, B category and the C category. So here which is the topic ABC analysis, which is relating to the categorization of the materials in an organization, that is A category, B category and C category. Okay, thank you very much.